dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped nose, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Ristos, causing chaos and play up Calypso.
I paused in kitchens and caused addictions. I paused prescriptions and caused inflictions. Lil Bixby playing in stores and Brixton on the dark web. You gotta pause every doors, cause encryptions. Tesla engines, pause the pistons. I seen every floor I leave sore and listing. For that action, they sponsored the Bronson. They was hooked on that shit like Johnson and Johnson. That freeway, Ricky Ross, straight out of Compton, straight out of Bumpton. Red on blue, violence in the land. The projection of the will, the perfection of the kill, the reflection of the pills. I'm a frontline soldier, I'm no doja. These crystals not for
Niggas in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets lips now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play up Calypso.
Hickory dickory dock, hit a lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot. Heavy in the pedal, we slip off a knot. Heavy in the ghetto, they crib walk a lot. Crib walk the crypto, lift off the stocks. Drips off the crystal and pots. Disco rods in the blocks on my chain from the crystal shop. In the light air, lift off the rock. Toe Virgil right chain on my block. White paint on my socks. White paint on my socks. Hickory dickory dock, hit the lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot, we lick off a shot.
Niggas in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets lips now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play up Calypso.
So there's a new AI tool blowing up.
Peace to you and yours. Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours. Welcome back to TechKNOW Thursdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar, and I am joined by none other than the good brother Spin City in the building.
Peace to the family, man. Peace to you and all of y'all, man. It is TechKNOW Today. That's how we got to start doing it, bro. We're going to say, man, it's TechKNOW Today. Just in case.
I like TechKNOW Today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Live from the HQZ, man. What is it looking like, family?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Peace to everybody out there in the building. First and foremost, I hope everyone is in great health, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I hope y'all are all warm. Y'all got some motherfucking heat and whatnot. And we hope the ice has melted anywhere where y'all are at. So Definitely. With that being said, we have a powerful show that we were going to be doing today. It's not going to go super long. We have a guest that we're going to be pulling up on. That's going to be pulling up on us. We want to talk about this new tech because, my goodness, it's been so long. And you know how that is in the tech world. When we leave y'all for a long time, the actual world changes.
Yeah.
And today is
the lexicon, the what to see, what was yesterday, what does tomorrow look like, all in a moment. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah. And there has been so many things that have taken place over the past 10 to 11 days. We're going to try our best tonight to keep you guys updated. We're also going to catch up with everybody on events that have passed and whatnot that we want you to be aware of. If you did not make it to the event, we want to let you know that these events are still available for you to participate in. I'm sure that the good brother Spin City wants to give y'all an update on the Amenti AI and other things that he's been working on, other announcements and whatnot. So let's start the show by doing that.
All right, cool, man. So I'll go ahead and bring up a mentee right now. But first, I want everybody to get into a mindset with me. So here's the thing, y'all. When we go into building out these softwares and building out these structures, we always have to know exactly, what the customer success cycle is if you want other users to use your software. So me being a marketing head, and the original mentee, it was built for you to use it. And I was realizing some people could potentially get confused based on what they were seeing. Oh, where do I put these competitor insights? Where do I put these keywords? Where do I put these? So now with new mentee, the living business engine, a mentee soon instantly, we go here now. You put in your business name, your website URL, the industry that you are in, a brief description that will serve as the prompt. We're able now to scrape your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and X/Twitter. And then once you put that in, here's what you truly get now. You get your insights that you can read. Now, new mentee has unmatched, unparalleled competitor battle, right? We say business is competitive. So,
Right.
So even to make you more competitive in your lane, in your business, we have the competitor complaint breakdown. Real 1 to 2 star reviews scraped from Yelp, Google reviews, Reddit, and Quora, where you guys can use these, position your business as the solution. So here is a mentee using a mentee on itself, saying our competition is HubSpot, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. What are their main weaknesses? What are the 1 to 2 star complaints? HubSpot is way too expensive for small businesses. The pricing are confusing and keep changing. Okay. Email, who is this? MailChimp, key weaknesses, limited automation, poor customer service, sudden pricing changes. And for y'all that use that, you probably know that it's true. You've probably said the same thing. You probably went, man, that damn MailChimp, man, always seems like a change every month. Like, what am I really paying for? Who's it going to?
It's mad expensive.
So we have 9. We're getting 9 complaints from Google, look, Yelp, Trustpilot, Reddit. Now with our new scraping tools, we scrape everything, get the complaints, and here's the go. Here's the business Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because this is the complaint reversal ad, right? And I told my students earlier, I know we watch Friday. And they said in Friday, are you tired of the barbecue spot down the street where they give you more sauce than they give you meat? That's all we're saying we're doing here, man. Right. So it gives you that reversal, that complaint reversal. Their complaint is HubSpot is way too expensive for small businesses. The pricing tiers are confusing, keep changing. Your reversal hook for you guys over at a mentee. Stop overpaying for marketing software. HubSpot charges $800+ a month for features you will never use. New mentee gives you AI-powered automation, content creation, and analytics for under $100. No confusing tiers, no hidden fees, just results. Join 2,000+ founders who made the switch. That's all. That's all we're saying. And our platform targeting gives us ages 25 to 54, interested in HubSpot alternatives, lookalike audiences from competitor pages, and follows. Right. So you guys can take that right over to Meta Ads and get busy immediately. Okay, you have a small brand voice analysis of who you are, because remember, guys, this is reading your website and your social media presence. And again, new mentee wakes up every morning and sends itself through a scraping evaluation of all of its users, websites, plus competitors and social medias. Okay, you have your target audience personas, because nowadays, you have to connect directly to who you want to purchase from you. Okay. So if I wear crystal jewelry and Red Wheels crystal jewelry, not everybody's going to meet us at the crystal jewelry level, but they might meet us they might meet us in tech. They might meet us down there in the forest. They might meet us based on, right? So building that for yourself, you know what I'm saying? And knowing for a fact who you're reaching for is paramount. We might know it as business owners over the last few years, but somebody that's coming new, you'll get the aspiring digital hustler. Okay, the age range is there, the pain points, the goals, The service
Right.
provider seeking leverage, the coach, the consultant, the agency, ages 28 to 45, solo operation. Because again, y'all, I've mastered Meta ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads. I'm an advertiser. I'm a media buyer. So
Right.
I'm putting my workflows into the software, and this is what you must do.
Mm-hmm.
You know for a fact other people think like you. This is what you must do with your software. You know, you're getting them from A to Z without them having to worry about the B to Y. Now, trending topics in your industry. So you can imagine, well, I can imagine, guys, if I was sitting here telling you how to market and advertise like Google ads in 06 or Meta ads in 2017, you'd
Right.
be way behind the ball compared to somebody that just hopped in the game and is using AI. Okay. So marketing trends. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, the person is tapping in with GEO and the SEO and everything.
Exactly. So this is exactly how I feed you. Okay. So there's your trending topics in your industry you can feed off of. Marketing angles and leverage. Okay. Escape the 9 to 5, AI leverage path. All right. And then content gaps to exploit. Okay. So everything that you need to exploit in your lane makes you more competitive, right? Marketing angles that you can leverage that might be working, might not be working. Okay. It'll give you trending topics in your industry, target audience personas, just not the audience, brand voice analysis, and the hands down best competitor analysis plus reversal ads in the game. Now, again, you might look at that and that might be confusing. So what we've done with a Menti, with newer Menti, is to have the app, use the app on itself and deliver all your assets every Monday. So that looks like Mondays, short posts, Tuesdays posts,
Mm-hmm. The whole
Wednesday,
week.
yep, Wednesdays posts, carousels for LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. Thursdays promotional, Fridays engagement post, Saturdays the weekend casual, Sundays visionary, spiritual, futuristic posts. And it also gives you 3 ads for the week. Because again, this is going to deliver every Monday like an Amazon package. You're going to pull up, you're going to put your website, you're going to put your social media handles, and every Monday, a Menti's using itself every day in your favor again to scrape more from Atria, to scrape more from Quora, Reddit, because we want to be, we want to be working in real time for you guys to get the most optimal digital assets at the top of the week.
Right.
Okay. So ads, escape the 9 to 5, ad number 1, launch in under 2 hours, implementation workshop, ad number 2, AI ads plus automation, ad 3. You'll get 5 emails. Okay. Email subject, boom. So Monday through Saturday, however you structure out your emails, you get 5 emails built for you by a Menti, and then 3 blog ideas. So boom, 1, 2, 3 blog ideas. And again, that is automatic, 7 social media posts, 3 ads, 5 emails, 3 blogs. When Red just mentioned GEO, generative engine optimization, folks, the reason why we're putting blogs on your site over and over again is so that you can be cited in AI deep research.
Right.
When folks want to figure out who's the best AI marketing, AI automated marketing software, a Menti is going to say, hey, it's us, a Menti. You're tired of MailChimp and their automation. You're tired of Go High Level and it's too much and it doesn't really give you. So we're building and carving out our own lane. So you guys do the same thing. Do the same thing as far as mindset, even if you don't come to a Menti. Cool. I just want you guys to be in the mindset of what could be built on automation based off what? Scraping of competitors, getting the niche in, you know what I mean? Knowing what others are saying, the upside, downside, posts, ads, and etc. And the last
They want to go to the app.
Hmm?
They want to go to the app right now. They ready.
They want to go over there. Yeah, I'll get them hooked up. And the last one will be the hub center, to where you download your digital assets and you are out the door, and then you will come back and report next week. So Yeah, you guys can check it out over on Spin City HQ.
What would your advice be? What's the go-to app to take all of those assets that you print out every Monday and go knock it out? Is there one app that handles all of that in real
Yeah,
time?
because we actually aren't handling right now in a Minty. So I would go to Gemini 3 with your assets, get it mapped out, boom, get that connected.
Yeah.
Chat GPT to do further research. Because I realize, y'all, a Minty is giving you 3, 4, 5, a different amount of tools to use. And it's just giving you assets, again, based on research. It's a researcher. It says, here, take
Right.
this. So, yeah, definitely taking a Minty script and go to Gemini, boom, some notebook LM. Make a notebook, a follow-up notebook LM called your Amenti, and then boom, the more, because you'll be retraining and predicting your notebook LM while getting the assets from the right side, like the video overviews, like the, you know what I'm saying, the voice overviews, because it's all based on yours. So you're dropping those blogs right where it says blog. You're dropping those ads. Well, your ads, guys, you're going to have to go ahead and go to business.facebook.com, Google AdWords, or LinkedIn ads, or TikTok ads. Okay. So there's also a team working behind the software. You can use it. You can use a Menti regular, or you can go ahead and get onto the Menti agency. And that's where we all come together and use the software as humans, as actual intelligence with your artificial intelligence. And, we boost you forward faster. So, yeah, man, DG Films, go to SpinCityHQ.com, and then you'll see a Menti in there. There's beta testers for just, ground-based usage.
So there's
there's that with OS, and then there's still founder seats. I'm trying to close the founder seats right here in February, just so I don't have to pay out hella people. But you do make money back with a Menti and new Menti.
Dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you heard the good brother. Make sure that everybody that hears this go and test the tool. It is built for you. It is made for you. It is so you can expedite your quote unquote ideas and your vision a lot faster based off of what the brother said. He's done research, so he knows the pain points, and he's coming with a tool that is solution based. Right? Nothing that you have to speculate about. It has everything to do with everybody's ambition to boss up in this new digital economy and whatnot.
So you don't have to worry about my bad, Red, but you don't have to worry about the mundane task of the competitor research. You don't have to be on Reddit all day. You don't have to be on Quora all day. You don't have to go to Google AdWords. The Google reviews, such and such. You don't have to go through the mundane task that it takes to get that back.
Facts.
Right. And I know that's our sister from class, loves to vibe. She says use chat to get some good results. Similar, because it's all AI scraping. As long as you know what to scrape, when to scrape, and how, you get the more cutting edge information. Because even on Chat GPT, we all know on some techno type stuff, Chat GPT's information is backdated to the middle of 2024. So you're actually not you're not getting the cutting edge wisdom of literally yesterday, today, and where to go tomorrow. You guys think about when you use Chat GPT, Gemini, none of the information is of today. It's backdated and backminded at least 5 to 6 months.
Facts.
So we reverse that with a Menti by being active as humans to get up to date wisdom.
Beautiful. So ladies and gentlemen, like we've said before, that there comes a time in this AI, in the AI cycle, that we're in, where the AI gods decide that they open up the clouds and they want to drop gifts on us. It seems as if they've been raining gifts from the heavens. They've been raining manna from the heavens for the past 13 to 14 months. However, every now and then there's a big one that comes out of the skies. And over the past few days, coincidentally enough, right around the cycle of the final 9 to 5, when we were showing and we were giving people the tools and the keys that they could utilize to basically break out of this 9-to-5 box that people have been in and join what they know as the creator economy or this new digital economy. The good folks, you know, on the quote unquote over there on GitHub, they dropped something called Claw Bot. Now I don't want to confuse anybody with the kind of with the similarities that it has to what we know as Claude.
Anthropic's Claude.
Anthropic's Claude, right? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Claw, like Mr. Claw and James Bond. The Claw, right? They dropped something called Clawbot, and then they renamed it Moltbot after Anthropic, with all of their billions of dollars, pushed that trademark button and was like, "Y'all are too close to me," right? Yeah. This happens to be what is known as a super agent. There are people on the internet saying that we had now entered the age of AGI. But what I know from what I've been observing over the past few days, utilizing Clawbot and doing all of the research, is that we are definitely have entered into a new day and age. Things will never be the same. Things that were previously thought of that's going to take years to do have now been able to be done right now in this day and time in 2026 in the month of January with Clawbot. The theory that I had that I put forth, I actually have a white paper that I didn't publish, but it's about the 100 God theory. It's built off of the 100 monkey theory, and it's an adage of the research that we were doing with Napoleon Hill and whatnot. So the 100 God theory is a white paper. It's a formula that I put together that basically said if we were to get 100 of us to be linked, right, in the decentralized network and whatnot, and we were able to link our workspaces, 100 of us linking up our workspaces in the cloud, we would be able to basically go parabolic in our earnings, but we would definitely be able to accomplish multiple tasks maybe on a daily basis. We would be able to knock out things that would have taken us months to do in one day and whatnot. So the 100 God theory just got solidified, and it has turned into, it went from theory to theorem with the introduction of this new architectural framework, and the framework is here, but they went and took that framework and they built out something called Claude Bot. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is as worse as it's going to get. Okay, so a month from now, we just have to bide our time to understand that in 3 to 6 months, we are literally going to be in a day and age that we probably could have never fathomed and whatnot. And this right here is giving us some insight. You wanted to add on?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that while you guys are learning these things, it's always good. I always say a lot of times to the students, Red, while you're using the tools, be as careful as possible in the early stages. You know, with me and Red in them, and we go head forward, and we're in the front of the digital roller coaster, bro. I done had Chat GPT delete all my shit. I done had Gemini delete all my shit. I done lost a bunch of code. I done lost a bunch of things. So, you know, make sure you guys are being as careful as possible and watching the folks that are in the lead, right? So when you're watching leaders cook up, kind of let us scrape our elbows and our knees a little bit, because we take. Say that again.
We are your test subjects. We're here to, we're here to error in real time. Now, this right here is the Mac Mini, right? I got 3 of these. And my anticipation is to have 100 of them. This is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally found what we needed to catch up in this quote-unquote race that they have us behind, because the pale face, the other people that are trying to keep the lead on us, they're ordering 100 of these. They're going to eBay and buying these shits up right now.
DG Film said it. That's why you have to set up a Docker container and a sandbox
environment. Right.
You know,
so these Mac Minis, when you purchase them, you will not have all of your personal information placed on them. You will have a hard drive attached to these where it will have basically folders of all of your structured work, whether finished or unfinished, files and things of that nature. But when it comes to your credit card, when it comes to a lot of your personal files, do not set up Claude Bot or Moltbot on your personal computer, the one that you use that has all your information. I beg you not, because there are a lot of videos out there about the agent spending people's money, going over the spin rate and whatnot, burning a lot of tokens. That, like Spence said, deleting files and whatnot. It's in your terminal. It's all over your computer. So the answer that you're seeing is that people are going out and they're purchasing these as standalones. But I saw somebody running mobile off of 3 Android phones. This is not right. This is not the poor man's solution. There is a poor man's solution that you could run the mobile, and then you could run up and probably buy more of these, but don't feel intimidated. You could start with 3 Android phones. I'll try to put that.
That's exactly what I got, man. I got a bunch of these Galaxies.
You ready? You ready? You know what I'm saying? You lit. Don't let that shit get in the way. Get it going.
And for sure, knowing your system, y'all, because again, don't just hear that this fly ass tech is out and you literally have nothing to do with it. Move forth your business, move forth your lifestyle, move forth with your communication, because again, you can have a bot running through and working your computer. So realize we're in a day and age of speaking to your computer and letting the computer do computer stuff by itself.
Right.
If you give it no guidance, you make more dumb AI. Right. When people had no guidance and they were using ChatGPT, humans created hallucinating AI.
Hallucinations. Facts.
So doing that now, just because we have bots controlling computers, we already have to deal with gods and devils of it, a tool that can save the world, a tool that can destroy the world, and everybody in between figuring out nothing or something to do. So if you are, a good fan of Know the Ledge, of Spin City, of Red, of everybody that's on the technological team, please just, again, watch us run through systems, right? A mentee is going to feed a mentee, going to feed Claude. Claude's going to feed a mentee, and we're going to feed our users. Boom. Right. Tariq Bay's coming up here in a second. Boom, boom to this. It's not just dilly-dally. Hey, Claudebot, go to my Instagram and DM 100 women. Like, bro, don't get too goofy if you're a fan over here. Is all I'm saying. I mean, it may be good. Maybe you're dating. Okay, maybe something to do is dating. But y'all, please have something to do. Go at it with a system and a strategy.
Super facts. If all it goes well, I'm gonna do like a 10-minute explainer video to kind of show the use cases. Looking at it through the lens of a particular lens, you know what I mean? Because there's use cases for everything. But as I've been learning how to niche down, I'm gonna give it through a certain type of lens, a certain type of niche that we could use this in its use cases. What I do want to do, I made an explainer in Notebook LM. So I just wanted to show that to give the people a little bit of understanding as to what it is that they can do versus what they can't do. And then we do have our guest in the building. And after we play this, we'll bring him on and whatnot. So yeah, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is ClaudeBot Explained.
So there's this new open source tool, ClaudeBot, that's blowing up online. So what's all the hype about?
People are literally calling it a real-life Jarvis. An AI employee that's on call for you 24/7. It's pretty cool. And it's not just following orders. It can actually build its own dashboard to track the tasks you give it.
Get this, it can even make actual phone calls for you, like booking a table when you can't do it online.
It'll install software for you, and it can even spin up a whole new app from just a simple idea.
So what is this thing really? Well, it's not just another chatbot. It's what they call an AI orchestrator.
And that's the key difference, right? A chatbot just talks. Claudebot is designed to actually do things.
How does it work? Well, it gets full system access, has a persistent memory, and it learns new skills.
So with all this power, the big question is, how can you actually make money with it? Let's take a look.
Folks are already building apps for clients, automating content. Some are even trying to run their whole business on it.
But hold on, this kind of power definitely comes with a price, and I mean that in a couple of ways.
Just one day of testing cost $80 in API fees alone. That's over 80 million tokens.
And you know, it's not just about the money. The security risk, yeah, that's where it gets really scary.
Check this out. Over 900 Claudebot servers were found just sitting open online. No passwords, nothing. One person on social media called it the red wedding of vibe coding. A total disaster, basically.
So you've got leaked API keys, private chats, and hackers getting full root access to people's computers.
I mean, even the creator is warning people saying, hey, this is not finished. Most non-techies shouldn't install it. So what you have is this incredible promise on one side and some pretty major peril on the other. So who is this actually for right now? Well, probably not the average person, at least not yet.
Really, it's for the tech-savvy crowd, the indie hackers and tinkerers who actually understand the security risks. But for all its flaws, this really feels like an iPhone moment for AI, a glimpse of what's coming.
It really makes you wonder, are these autonomous AI agents the future? Or are they a disaster waiting to happen?
Once again, they're gonna come with the fear mongering because
Yep.
that's what they do. They gonna come with the fear mongering. They're gonna come with all of the but no, online and on Reddit, on YouTube, and other places, especially on X right now, they are posting results that will blow your mind. So somebody gets it. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody out there to feel intimidated because this is for beginners. This is for beginners. This is something that we all can do if we put our minds to it. Do not be intimidated. AI orchestrators sounds very good, especially for brothers and sisters who may be stuck in a 9-to-5 and you need someone similar to like a Jarvis to get you out of this situation. And like Spence said, don't add on to the ongoing AI slop thing. Feel me?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Take some concerted time to think about projects that are unfinished. Think about passion projects. Think about things that you've always wanted to do and dedicate that to your Claudebot. Buy one of these servers and run it on this shit. Nothing else. Don't do anything else but run that. Knock that out first. Get that out the way. Don't go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Let's take this thing one step at a time, and then we'll graduate to 40 of these or 50 of these. But I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to revive the white paper. It will be ready very, very soon, and I will be putting that out, the 100 God theorem, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use this thing to turn into something that the 100 income streams. All of these things will come true as soon as we implement them. But I want to bring my guest on the stage.
No, go ahead. I'm ready to see Giant.
Yeah. My good brother Giant, he has made another breakthrough. I'm very proud of you, Spin, for what you've done with a mentee. It just shows the power of just staying consistent, the power of taking an idea and really building it out in a real time in front of real people. So yes, please, my brother, if this is your first swing at the bat, I could imagine where we're going to be at in 6 months when you knock out a few more of these apps and these tools and whatnot. But 2026, ladies and gentlemen, is the year of the founders. So without any further ado, I want to bring to the stage another good brother who has taken this technology and merged them with some billion-dollar ideas, and we are going to debut his technology and his app as well today. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to our good brother Giant, aka Tariq Bey. Peace to the God.
Look at it.
Hold on. Them niggas can't catch me now. Oh shit. Get out of here, baby. Yo,
Out of here.
what's going on?
I follow you, by the way. I don't, because people might be like, Brian, what does that mean? What's your heights, my good brother?
Oh, I'm a footer, man. 7-footer. You feel me?
7 foot, huh?
Yeah. Nephilim, you know what I'm saying? It was up in heaven, you know, they seen my dukes, you know the story. They came through and made niggas like me. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, good to see you. Good to see you, Giant, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, bro, man. You know, we out here, man. I'm out here, man. This the Jetson life, man. This shit is really, you know, this shit is really going down. You know, the crazy thing, Red? I never thought that. You know, when we first linked up, KTL radio shit, damn near, we going on like almost 2 decades and shit. I never, you know, we was on the Matrix shit. You know, y'all was the pills, I was Destiny Grind, I was the oracles, I was throwing, you know, and we even had the creators of the Matrix on the show, all that. I never thought that we would actually be the ones building the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never thought we would be the one pumping AI. I never thought we would be the one pumping the VRs and shit. Because you think about it, the Matrix was the niggas in VRs.
Right.
AIs, you know, because they had to be in the Matrix because there wasn't no jobs for them. Because there were no jobs. You have to plug them in or something. All the jobs are gone. Yeah. That's why you have to plug them into something, you know. So that's what we headed at. That's what the tech gonna do. Plug you in, you're gonna have a blast though.
Because Giant, like even when we go at we are in a simulation theory, and then you know God's build sims, and then I know you know a TechKNOW is that Gemini. I mean, what are they? Google's launching their world builder, like Higgsfield dropped. They
dropped Genie today. Yeah, they dropped Genie today.
Exactly. Genie hasn't been public unless you were a world builder for Genie 1 and 2. Now with Genie 3 going public for the use cases of everybody, again, you're now putting people in headsets and building worlds that they will live inside of. Yes, we are the architects. We are sitting in a room full of screens.
Yo,
we come from where we come from, though, and we're doing it for the people that we wish to influence. We're doing it for the people that we intend to service. So yes, go ahead, Ray, go.
And we jumping through phones.
A room.
The way into the Matrix was through the phone. Right. So there were cell phones out in 1999 when it came out, but it wasn't smartphones.
Nah.
Even Jobs and them came with the iPhone in 07 and whatnot. So we're literally jumping through these phones and entering into what they know as the Matrix. And only what the Matrix is that they're watching Spin City in Russia right now, while he's at Spin City headquarters. But he's broadcasting live. We're in Ghana. We're in Belize. We're in Panama. We're around the world in real time. And then when this goes off, the replay is moving around the Matrix.
Exactly. And then you get to that point to where you get into Giant's headset, and now you're walking with them in Russia, like you just said. You're not just watching the video;
you're watching them
building, and then you walk.
The part.
So hold on, Giant, right? So imagine a day when we could watch the people that's watching us. That's coming soon. You could watch the people that's watching you. That will change everything.
Listen, man, this the part on the Matrix. You remember the part when Neo went to the architect and like, yo, we done destroyed this shit like 6 times.
Right, 6 iterations.
Yeah, this. So what you seeing is the destruction of some shit that old and the new Matrix being born, which is because when we came through around the same time, you know, with the mid 70s, 77, 75, 77, and all that. You know, when we came through, they was putting together the Ataris and shit, ColecoVisions, and you know, the Steve Jobs, them niggas was just, you know, it was just building the Matrix, the digital shit. It was analog. We came at the end of analog, Battlestar Galactica type shit, and it got down into this new digital shit. So we saw them build the digital shit.
We unique as that generation because we lived in analog and digital and saw the whole change and shit.
Yeah, we saw the whole change. We had kids that was born inside the Matrix.
Straight up.
Our kids was born in this shit with the screens and all that and shit like this. Now, we about to we got kids born in the age of AI. You know what I'm saying? Like now shit is like, listen, the stakes is different now. Like for real, dog. One of us, we gonna get bread, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. One of us might have to be John Connor or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. It might, you're wondering what, it's gonna be somebody, because remember, John Connor was ill with the computers and shit. You remember part 2?
Yeah, they was hacking the ATM and all that.
I think it was
them niggas was ill.
That nigga knew how to work this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So because Cloudbot is an example, right? Cloudbot is an example. I've been waiting for Cloudbot. I was like, I can't wait to fire these VA niggas. Ooh, like I'm gonna put them in the box. I'm gonna put some VAs in the box, and so I was waiting for this for a while. You know what I'm saying? I understand though, like what I would tell people about that is like I didn't know certain things you don't know. Like AI is like the shit is like it's like unregulated shit, right? So when you do stuff like that, you like if you get one of them boxes. You want to get one of them boxes for people that understand shit like prompt injections. You know what I'm saying? Understand shit like what ports you leaving open. That's I seen a dude went online and just jumped in somebody's shit. Like you want to make sure you get a box from cats that understand that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's why me and the brother, we do our research. We make sure that's gonna be what it is, because like I told you, if you can take one of them boxes and just put content out all day long, you controlling algorithms and shit. Exactly. So you gotta look at why you would want to clog a box like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a box. I'm putting together a box that's gonna do all my video editing. Ooh,
I'm gonna put a box that's a box for me.
Video editing? Like, I ain't talking about no. I'm talking about that can think and look, and I'm gonna make that cut right here. And
look,
and come on, man.
They said that you could feed the AI Hype Williams, Kid Art, and Little X videos, and it will pick up the nuances of a Hype William. It will pick up the nuances of all of these directors, their quote unquote design language. There's something called design language. Spike Lee don't make movies without using design language. Francis Ford Coppola, Steven Spielberg, they all have what is called like the equivalent to a SOP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what they call that shit? Cinematography. I didn't know that was a science. Right. I ain't know what I took some when I went to film school. I went to Art Institute of Charlotte, right? And it was like they gave me this book. It was a book on cinematography, and they was showing me shit like, the way that the angles, like the Dutch angle, this shit is the way the lighting is to show a certain emotion or to trigger the emotion into the viewer. That's why Alfred Hitchcock was such a beast. That he was the first. He was fucking with that psycho shit.
He didn't even show blood. Right, he didn't even show blood, and they was scared.
And they paid for that. They were like, they were so amazed that somebody was able to make them feel like that off of shit they know that wasn't real. So that's cinematography. What you saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why we here today. And the whole science with the psychocinematics. That's what I wanted to talk about today.
Right.
You know what I'm
Before
saying?
we touch on the psychocinematics, I'm sorry, but I want to know from both of you, good brothers. I was like a few days old when I learned that the brother behind the Blackwell chip. Now, I want to put into context what the NVIDIA Blackwell chip is. Mm-hmm. The ruckus that you hear where Trump is denying China access to these special chips and whatnot, when they're banning the chips from being in the hand of the Chinese, who are already kicking America's ass and these frontier models ass with these open source models and whatnot. Blackwell, when dude got on stage from Nvidia with the good leather on and whatnot, and he made
his ass.
I'm gonna definitely kick his ass. I need that leather. And he made that announcement about the Blackwell chip. And Nvidia stocks went crazy because the people were ordering hundreds of those GPUs. I found out that's a melanated man. There's a black man named David Blackwell who's the father of this advanced AI shit all the way down to the chips. So for February, we could just add him to the laundry list of melanated people who they're not just regular inventors. We're talking about these people make inventions that create industries. To whereas if you were to remove the invention on some John O'Connor shit, if you came back and just bodied the nigga, the whole AI shit would go away.
The whole AI should go away. And see, that is where I would love to tell our people, when you say, oh, AI was built by them to take over the world and to drink up all the water, and I'll say, okay then, but this came from a brother. But the technology came from a brother, but you're seeing how it's destroying this, that, and the other. It was out there put for you by it's another piece of technological FUBU. It was for you, by you. But somebody told you to destroy it because they used the tool to trample you. Get back your ownership. Get back your creativity. Get back your leadership. Get back your systems and move forward with the AI that your ancestor gave you, and quit complaining about how the opposition used the tool to destroy you further.
Destroy you.
In your body, in your spirit. Peace to the gods, man.
Right.
So you ever seen that movie Elysium?
Who?
Elysium.
Yeah. You know, it had the white boy from Matt. What's his name?
Matt Damon. Was it Matt Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. You saw how the people. You have certain people living in the space in Elysium. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Everybody else was living on the earth on some Mad Max shit, right?
Yes.
So if I know, no matter how you may feel about this AI, let me say this to you: if you do not know how to rock or learn how to rock with AI in some type of capacity, you're gonna be on that Elysium part when them niggas was living like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Because number one, you're not gonna have no job.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna have a use for you. You don't know how to prompt. You don't know how to do none of this AI shit. Why am I hiring you?
Right.
No, you gotta go, dog. I'm gonna get a bot. You feel me? And you out of here.
They won't have nothing to do for themselves, brother.
Straight up.
When we talk about being self-sufficient and being sovereign and turning AI into acres and software into solid ground, they won't have anything to follow from themselves, good brother.
Right.
Come on, bro. You got land. You might be want to open you a data center or some shit. Like, yo, I got 300 acres over here. I'll do 100-year lease and put your shit on my.
And you know what they're gonna be offering people? Hey, you know what? Since you guys don't have anything to offer, we have a data center that you could go into. Instead of selling your plasma, you could sell us your memories. Instead of selling us your plasma, you could sell us your genome and whatnot, because those data centers are going to be extracting biogenetic information. They're going to be scanning all the books in the world, and they want to know your dreams. They want to know what's inside of your neural cortex. That's what.
Boy, I didn't take a lap, boy. That was the one, boy. Damn red in the chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't never said shit on TechKNOW Tuesday, boy.
That was one of them.
I'm finna throw the phone, bro. They're going to tell you, if you're not useful, we have data centers where instead of selling your plasma, you're going to come and sell your memory.
Facts.
Shit, you know,
bro. Damn.
Hold on.
Family.
Hold on.
We don't have long to get right. There's a window open.
What is this?
Right here, the battery. D motherfucker D. D motherfucker D.
D motherfucker D.
You need 100 of these. to pull us the fuck up out of here. I don't want to get all preachy real quick. Let me share something with you, ladies and gentlemen. There's such a thing called living land. Living land is the land that's alive. Your DNA responds to environment based off of what Bruce Lipton taught with epigenetics and whatnot. So that's why when we go places that our DNA is in tune with, it's almost like your Wi-Fi gets connected to the environment. We who have tropical blood or certain equator, like we need to be next to the equator on living lands. Living lands is that fact you'll hear animals in the background. You're going to hear wildlife. There's trees growing. It's abundant with greenery and whatnot. We should be on living land so our minds are right, our bodies are right. We could think very clearly, because in order to really do the things that need to be done, we should be placed in an environment that is conducive, that's going to feed ourselves that living land type of energy.
Yeah. Whales on your land. So, I mean, all my big brothers teach me how to get a whale, get a lake, a certain type of trees, certain type of insects, certain type of soil, so that it is living and ever giving.
Yes.
And for you guys that have lived out here on acreage before and land, you hear consistent falling of fruits.
True, right.
You know, I mean, whatever the kind, consistent falling of fruits, you know, the voices of frogs, the voices of, especially when you go back there. Right?
Back there is alive. The Spin City where he's on, acres is alive, ladies and gentlemen. Living land. I'm about to get some roosters. And I don't deal with the dairy or none of that, because I'm not gonna kill these things. Living land. Got the roosters just handling shit. You know? Shout out to Blue Pill with the farming and whatnot. They're doing some monumental things, and we'll have them on. But right now, it's Giants' time to shine. You have come through with a break. Did you see the Amenti? What the God is doing with the new Amenti? All right, you came a little late. I'm gonna need you to come on. I'm gonna send you. Gotta watch what he's got. Because what you doing and what the God has, I feel that there's a way that there's definitely a through way where it's going to meet and whatnot. But I'm gonna give you the floor.
But hold on, I sent you the can line it up. I sent you the on WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah, Giant. When you said we have to become the controllers of the algorithm, I have just an AI automated marketing software that, you know, it replenishes itself every day just to replenish the user every week, and that literally retrains and predicts the algorithm of their social media.
Type shit. Yeah.
You know?
Yo, type shit. Yeah. I was telling Red, man, you didn't see the new Superman, like the last one that just came out. Mm-hmm. They tapped on a couple of things. Lex Luthor was a tech dude. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of he had mind control some monkeys and shit. Like real monkeys. He had like thousands of monkeys. And he had computers and shit.
They had the Neuralink on them niggas?
Huh?
They had the Neuralink on the monkeys?
Yeah. He had them on social media and shit. So they had all of them had accounts and shit. And it was like Superman is trash. That nigga ain't shit. Fuck Superman, yo. So they had the algorithm, right? So the algorithm was so bad that the government the Senate called a hearing to get rid of Superman. That shit was crazy, my nigga. Yeah. You gotta see that. That shit was crazy, yo. He had a Congress in his hand, everything, because he had the algorithm. That shit was about algorithms. I was like,
that's crazy. I also have to mention, I'm sorry, go ahead, Span.
No, you go ahead. I wasn't on shit, it's making noise.
I also have to mention Kimi 2.5, Kimi Kimi or
2026.
New
year, new goals, new promises you swear you're gonna keep. The dream car.
I know, my bad. Kimi 2.5 has released something called Agent Swarms. That's 100 bots working for you. So Kimi 2.5, which may be free. I'm not 100%, but it's China. Anything China's putting out is way more cost efficient. They have something called the Swarm bots. So you can have 100 bots working. So the 100 God theory is alive and it's here. So Kimmy is different than what we're showing you with the Molt bot. You could go to Kimmy 2.5 right now and activate 100 super agents to work for you. So the days of having to rely on humans, who we all have our limits. We have emotions, we have attitudes, we get tired and whatnot. Some days we just don't want to do things. There's people that clash sometimes. That could impede the business, that can impede the cycle and whatnot. So these bots are going to be the go-to in business because they don't have the limits of what humans have.
Right.
Welcome to the future, y'all. Let's go.
You say no, go ahead, because I was reading this.
Nah, do it.
Because I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying? It says niggas will line up to get the Neuralink. And I'll be honest with you, bro. I come from Silicon Valley, I come from all that shit, bro. I would get it because I think I'd use it different. I think any tool that can make me think on the fly. I wear AI glasses all the time. I wear the AI necklaces. I wear, AI to track my health, my sleep. So
right.
I feel like the Neuralink is AI for my brain, bro. I was just speaking to that because I'm that type of individual. If I'm going to be a digital nomad, if I'm going to take AI and turn it into, if I'm going to take tech and turn it into tangible, bro, then yes, I would use the Neuralink. If I were ever to go deaf, if I were ever to go blind, my Neuralink would pick up and hit my brain on signals that I've lost to give me the signals back, so that way I could be a god longer and stronger, bro. Because sometimes we have to think about the tech. Sometimes we have to think about exactly what the tech is. Just, we might say, oh, it'll get on your head and take your mind over. Social media has already taken your mind over. Like, you can't even stop moving your thumb for hours at a time looking at endless screens of no man's land. So we got to kind of think of what people are able to do with tech and robotics.
Indeed. Okay. Yes. So, Tyreek, do you want to intro the video?
Yeah. So what you about to watch? Just a piece, for a promo that we about to drop to the world. This is called Shorty Shit Stain. You know what I'm saying? So Shorty Shit Stain. So Shorty Shit Stain. That's Shorty Shit Stain. Y'all know what Shorty Shit Stain is.
I know what Shorty Shit Stain is.
You fucked up, when you messed up, you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't moving right. And you feel like people shitting on you. You feel like shit ain't moving for you. You trying to manifest things and it just ain't happening. You feel stuck and shit. You feel like Shorty Shit Stain. You remember Charlie Brown, the dude with the
all the bad luck around him?
Yeah. So a lot of people get stuck, man, and they trying to get their way out of that, climb their way out. I know. How do I know? Because I was Shorty Shit Stain. You feel what I'm saying? So
even as a tall nigga.
Yeah, I use AI. Yeah. I use AI. You know what I'm saying? And I told the story and I showed you the solution, which saved Shorty Shit Stain. But yo, go ahead and let that rock though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Psychosomatics. All right, let's check it out.
Cinematics.
It's 2026. New year, new goals, new promises you swear you're gonna keep. And like clockwork, you do the ritual. You grab the scissors, cut out the dream car, the beach house, the perfect life, and you glue it to a board like that's gonna change your bank account. And don't get me wrong, it feels good for a second. You feel like you did something. But then Monday shows up. Bills show up. Stress shows up.
I don't even know why I'm with your bum ass.
And 6 months later, that vision board is leaning in a garage, curled up, dusty, like a forgotten prophecy. So you upgrade. You try the Mind movie. You grab stock footage, some random dude in a suit shaking hands, some yacht you never stepped on, some sunset that ain't got nothing to do with your real life. It's better, but you still watching somebody else win. you're still the audience. Now let me ask you something. What if you could stop watching and finally step into the scene? That's psychocinematic.
Cut! Hell no! We're not about to let this bullshit break us. This ain't how our movie go fuck out of here with that bullshit.
This isn't motivation. This is mental programming. We don't use stock footage of other people's dreams. We use AI to cast you as the lead role. You write the script. You pick the outcome. You direct the moment. And now, your mind movie isn't some generic slideshow. It's photorealistic, immersive, in VR.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
Yo, that's the life.
Anything else you need?
I'm good.
Whenever
You see yourself signing the deal.
That's it. Congratulations.
Damn, I just made me $5 million. Your boy popping now.
An honor to introduce the 2026 Businessman of the Year.
You hear the room when you walk in. You feel the win like it already happened. Because your subconscious doesn't speak logic, it speaks experience. And when you experience success on repeat,
I got my shit together.
your brain stops treating it like a fantasy and starts moving like it's inevitable.
My bread long now.
Yes, sir.
So stop cutting out pictures of a life you don't live.
Action!
Step into the director's chair and create the masterpiece. Psychocinematics. Direct your life and star in your success.
If you want to learn how to create the dopest mind movie starring you, make sure you check out the Psychocinematic Workshop. Action! Shit.
That's hard.
Shit. You know, it's,
Damn.
To this day! To this day!
Yeah.
Bro,
yes.
you fucked around, boy.
That all came from Spin City put me down with Hagen and
Bro.
Tanette, you did?
Bro.
So that's what's up.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can't fuck with that, bro.
So it ain't anything
crazy.
It ain't nothing I can't create. I'm talking about rap videos. I'm talking about commercials. I'm doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's right there. That right there. You cutting out pictures and shit in 2026 and putting this shit on the board. Nah, I want to be in that. I want to see me doing that shit.
Right,
and I'm gonna tell you, since I've been doing these mind movies, shit been really manifested.
Cooking up.
You know what I'm saying? This is a movie right here. This part of the movie. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so my goal, my definitive aim is to help 100,000 directors, 100,000 of them achieve their dreams, because this shit ain't just a mind movie, because anybody can watch a mind movie.
Yeah.
But what do you do after you don't watch the movie? That's psychocinematics. That's like, okay, I watch my movie first thing in the morning, right? So now I got my psychocinematic app. I go, okay, I watch the movie now and say, okay, give me 3 things you're going to do today to make this shit happen. So I give it the 3 things. I'm telling it to the AI. Boom, boom, boom. These are 3 things I'm gonna do. I gotta make these calls. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So after that's in there, after that's in there, then the next step is now you gotta read what's called your definitive aim. If you ever read Think and Grow Rich, the first thing they did, Andrew Carnegie, all them dudes that was popping, Henry Ford, all them in that book. First thing they did, they read a statement. They even got Bruce Lee. They found his shit. Them go, no, my goal, I wake up today, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. This is what I'm doing, this is my objective. So when they wake up every day, they just saying freestyling and shit. They know every day is a movie. They live in their movie, they doing what they gotta do. See, we freestyling. That's why Shorty Shitstain was having all them problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His subconscious was bringing all this shit to him. Y'all seen The Secret and all that. You feel me? His self-image was fucked up. He saw himself fucked fucked up. He saw himself as Shorty Shitstain. Somebody probably called him Shorty Shitstain back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So now he popping. He should be popping. He got a bad chick. He got a job. He got a crib. But he still feel like Shorty Shitstain. And because he still feel that way, the spirit is bringing all this bullshit to him. He don't know what's going on. He got the mind, the vision board, man. That shit got boring, man. Nobody watching that. You know what I'm saying? So now what happened? He got psychocinematics. What he got? He got a mind movie. He put his headset on. So one thing, when he put the headset on, he blocked and put the headphones on. He's blocked off sensory. He's blocked off from the world. He's in a giant movie theater, bro. This is a giant movie theater, dog. They got chairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a big screen with your movie on the screen. And your soundtrack. Ain't nobody else music. It's your shit.
Right.
Music about you. What you trying to do? What you trying to get popped off? So now you sitting in your theater, you jamming in your shit. Hours. And now your subconscious, it don't know the read. It's seeing you pop.
It's seeing you.
You pop.
Right.
Bro, that's what's so hard, bro.
Right.
That's what it's giving me, bro.
Right.
That's
He said the subconscious.
The subconscious don't know what it's seeing.
They don't know what it's right. They know what it's feeling.
Yeah, like yo, that's me winning.
So
that's what
you
you
feeling
want.
like you winning, then the reality has to manifest around you to basically reflect that feeling. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, the movie Inception showed us the programming takes place on the third level, which is in the subconscious. So the subconscious with a program, and that's where some of us have blockages. Henceforth, why people do ayahuasca and shrooms, because that is the way to get into your subconscious to either program it, reprogram it, or clear up and clean up certain quote unquote past life, regressions and whatnot. Yo, damn, bro. I'm gonna go through the site real quick. Let them know what they're looking at. If you can, walk them through this, because this is a well put together site right here.
And everything you see, I got AI agents building this shit from. You know what I'm saying? So even from putting together the course and everything, it ain't something just come out of my head. I sat down with super intelligence and shit and broke this shit down. You know what I'm saying? So the theory is based on sound scientific, real shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what I'm saying is hitting. So what you see on the site, that's the workshop. You come to the site and you're gonna come to you sign up for the workshop, which is February 11th. Now, when you go and you pay for the workshop or whatever, you're gonna get another message by the most beautiful AI I ever seen. I made her. You feel me? And she gonna say, look, and she gonna break down what you need to bring to this workshop, because at this workshop, you're gonna come out there with one thing. Now, the main thing is your definite chief fan. That's gonna solve 90% of your problems right there. Definite chief fan, because now you ain't freestyling no more.
Right.
And it's like when you get up every day, like this, I call it your movie, your script. This is your script. This is your lines. This is what you got to do. So you get up and you live in your movie. Now, if you end up living somebody else's movie, you feel me? Because you ain't living
extra. You just an extra. You're an NPC.
Yeah.
Yep.
I told everybody, look, man, we live in a whole movie. This whole movie, bro. We this whole movie. We in his movie because the shit he put together, that movie. Because think about it, rap music is a mind movie.
It's a vision board.
Yeah.
He's watching the Knicks playing basketball back in the day on the 20th.
Come on, man. When Biggie did Juicy, he ain't had that shit.
Look. When Biggie did Juicy, nobody in Brooklyn had a 500 Benz. It wasn't. Nobody even have a 500 Benz. We had Lexuses. And then after that, a year later, everybody was in luxury.
Come on, man.
They didn't have to do no crazy. It wasn't like they was robbing these were petty thieves and robbers. And then after Biggie, people started popping up in European whips and living a whole different type of existence.
Biggie's a prime example of self-image. Here's a black, ugly, fat nigga. In his mind, a big black ugly fat nigga do not move like that, nigga. He don't get no Faith Evans and none of that type of shit. But he stay Gucci down to the socks. You feel me?
Right.
His self-image, bro. That's what did it for him.
Right.
That's who Biggie was. It wasn't Christopher. It was the notorious. It was Biggie. That self-image he created in his mind, dog.
Right. Look, through the lens of Hype Williams. Hype Williams did Big Papa. It was that cinematic look that Hype Williams gave them niggas. You remember when you was young looking at Mason them in the Vegas video with the tiny Benz? Man. You couldn't hold us down after that. You couldn't hold nobody to an Acura or Honda. What? So we you know, when you were young, you were like, remember, that's my car, that's my girl, that's my chain.
Man, hell yeah. Hey, yeah, if you from that soil, man, hey, hell yeah, bro. Them boys going crazy, bro. Me and my brothers
when Nelly was in Atlanta, I was like, that's my girl. What you doing?
Oh, the basement, nigga. Big ticket, the basement.
And it made you level up.
Yeah.
It was a vision board. It had a vision board with a soundtrack is dangerous.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you,
now you got Suno, and then you got Hey Jin, and then you got Hicksfield.
Come on, man.
But now you got anti-gravity.
You got the psycho cinematics that's allowing you to live it all and take it all in. Just like when me and my brothers used to watch wrestling, because Giant just said it. When me and my brothers used to watch Dragon Ball and wrestling specifically, the moment that get off, somebody's getting drop kicked. Somebody's getting socked up. You see that people's elbow just drop? I'm finna knock my brother on the ground again. So when I heard Giant say,
you know what I'm saying? But you know what movie fucked us up? The mom movie that fucked us up was Scarface. Ooh, when that shit hit the streets. Ooh.
But it made folks act though, Giant, because that's what I see. When I see that, you're making people act. You are causing activity because they're watching a mind movie. What happens in a movie? An actor acts. You are causing activity to happen immediately when they're done. If they use your software every morning, noon, and night for their meditations, they hop out and they must immediately get to activity.
Come on, man. That shit, that's how you program the spirit, my nigga. Like, come on, dog. I hated Biggie because of Pop. I didn't know why I hated this nigga. I'm like, this shit is so dope because Pop don't like this nigga. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was stuck. And Jay-Z, I hated Jay-Z too till he dropped Streets is Watching and did that shit. I said, damn, I couldn't even hate him no more.
People don't remember that Pac he put a hate jacket on him for about 2 years, and he had to work his way out that jacket, Jay-Z. And then Nas had a hate jacket on him too. So people don't even realize how powerful that Pac tongue was, man. He was making super talented people sound whack.
Yeah, but it was his mom movie that also did him in. You feel me? Like the shit, those lyrics, man. Listen, man, it got something called the Tree of Life. If y'all want to learn this shit, there's a book called the Meta Netta. Go learn it. You know what I'm saying? This shit come from somewhere. It's called the Meta Netta. And in the Meta Netta, you see what's called the Comedic Tree of Life. And on this Tree of Life, you see these spears on this Tree of Life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a mom. I'm gonna do the whole
mom movie on that.
Yeah. But what happens on the bottom of the spear? You got certain spears that control human behavior. You got the what's called head of root, which is your imaginations, your visuals, the music, the shit that you like. That shit is a part of your brain, nigga, the reptilian brain. That shit is the most primitive piece of your shit. That's the one that like money. That's the nigga right there. There's a real nigga right there. He like bitches. He like all that. Right there. Back of your shit. Lower part of your brain stem, dog. There's a real nigga, the reptile shit. And our ancestors were trying to break this shit down to us. And it's in the Tree of Life. And then the other part is called setback. You know what I'm saying? Setback deal with the affirmations, the words that you say. You know, in the beginning, if you look at the Bible, the shit was a prompt. God said, let there be light. He was giving prompts and shit. You know what I'm saying? He prompted up 7 days of prompts.
In the beginning, there was the prompt.
Come on, man. It was telling you right there. So when you getting into the visuals, those two parts of the spheres, which is the shit that you see, and the shit that you hear, you read in the books, your entertainment, those parts are controlled by a certain group of people that control that shit. They'll never let you get that industry because that's how you program human behavior. That's why hip hop was so when it was coming out with Fight the Power and shit, and you know when Public Enemy was doing all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And niggas was now we gotta hit them with the gangster shit now. We gotta hit them with the NWA shit because that's how you program behavior. That's why the drill shit is going on like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why we calling NWA now niggas with acres. So we can implement that lifestyle.
Because in these drill niggas beefs, they listening to another nigga beef. They seen another nigga beef all the time. So what's happening? Their subconscious is saying, nigga, you got beef too, nigga. You feel me? So it's all that. So when you're doing a mind movie, I don't listen. I got a soundtrack, dog. I got a soundtrack. So first thing, when I took my definite chief aim, right, the statement, Napoleon Hill said, you got to have that statement. Read it every day. I got bored reading that type of shit. I said, look, I went to AI. I said, look, you like Jay. You like Jay. You like, nah, I want you to write a dope ass rap for this definite chief aim. Give me a hook. I'm a down south dude. Give me a down south flow, that type of shit. And I put that shit in Sono, and I got a persona named Mike Blaze. This nigga went platinum on that shit. So I listened to that all day. Y'all even listen to you niggas say, I don't want to hear your beef because your hook might be good. I like the nigga hook, but he got a beef and shit. He got some bullshit going on in his song. I want my shit to be pure. So I'm watching my movie and my shit. I ain't watching your video no more, nigga. I'm watching my shit on the screen. I'm listening to my music. I'm brainwashing my goddamn self now. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't letting niggas brainwash me no more. I'm going to brainwash myself. So now, man, I'm acting different. Like, my man called me the other day. I put my man onto this shit, right? My cousin, he be like, yo, man, I was doing some shit, man. I was with some bras, whatever, woo, woo, woo. And, man, that song you played, because I did a song for him. And I did an I Ching read, and I turned this shit into a song. This is what nigga can understand. So he listened to the read. He said, he's about to do his thing. And the song caught on the back of his head. He said, man, I couldn't even do it, man. I told Shorty, nah, I can't even fuck with you. He dipped. I said, damn, this shit worked. You feel me? So think about it. That's what be happening. Somebody get disrespected. He listening to the song where niggas is getting shot over disrespect. As soon as a nigga disrespect him, his first impulse is to shoot that nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm taking the shit and I'm putting it into your pocket. You watch your movie all day. You listen to your shit all day until how long? Until you pull the shit off you said you was going to do. That's how long you watch. How long gonna take? How long it take for you to get your shit together? You understand what I'm saying? And it's gonna track you. It's gonna what's the 3 things you gonna do today? Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. In the middle of the day, it's gonna say, yo, have you done this? It's gonna give you 3 excuses. Either you was procrastinating or you was bullshitting. You got caught up in somebody else's movie, or you ran out of time. That's it. And then it's gonna calculate your shit, analyze you. Listen, bro. Your definite chief aim, bro, that ain't gonna happen, bro. You and somebody else's shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Make these be so yeah, man. It's something, man. I think that we all been missing, bro. Our shit is out here, our spirits is out here freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know,
we ain't get this life shit, bro.
Yeah, this
and
life
that shit, Giant. Like how you saying you live in somebody else's movie. What is the scroll of the thumb? When somebody on social media, all they do is living thousands of lives all day other than their own.
Right. And they say comparison is the thief of what?
Huh?
They say comparison is the thief of what?
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Joy.
Right? Because the scrolling creates this comparison loop and whatnot. So people are literally looking at other people and comparing themselves to what other people are doing. I even had somebody the other day comparing what I'm doing to what they're doing, trying to and I'm like, fam, how are you trying to compare? I'm 20 years into this. Like, I'm doing shit that you don't even know. Like, you can't compare yourself to, you know what I mean? It's good to look up to people but you can't compare. And social media, because of this algorithm that marking them, literally, we weren't dealing with this type of psychosis or neurosis until they tweaked the algorithm, this TikTok algorithm, the meta algorithm, the Instagram and everything, it's comparative. They making people compare themselves to other people. So why
they got sued for that shit? Yeah.
Huh?
They got sued for that. Yeah, TikTok.
But I know a TechKNOW. I know a TechKNOW. I think I know a TechKNOW. Okay. So ever since TikTok, because you just reminded me, when TikTok said, "Oh, it finally sold to America," now if you have to re-sign into TikTok, y'all, Spin had a light bulb moment, because if you sign, I tried to sign into TikTok earlier after the sale, and it brought me to signing into Facebook. That tells you who bought it.
Wait, what?
I got kicked out of TikTok after the sale.
After the sale.
And when I went to TikTok and tried to sign back in,
you went through Meta?
It went through Meta.
Spin. I got rid of TikTok yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of people got rid of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't hip to
I'm not saying that for you to do it, but damn,
it's not happening no more. Well, as soon as I went to profile to come back to TikTok, it took me through signing in through Facebook.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And
I didn't even know it was that bad.
Who the buyer was.
Hey, man.
It's a private buyer.
They be sleeping on Zuck, bro. Don't be sleeping on Zuck, man. He
Oh,
bought
no.
Manus.
He's
He's
a monster.
That nigga bought Manus, though. Manus is cold, bro.
Manus is super cold.
Yeah,
he got Manus, bro.
That's a cold character, man.
That's a cold character.
And there was some Chinese dudes, you feel me? And he bought that shit. So yeah, because you remember it was sitting on, because he was on the metaverse. He did the Oculus. He was taking, then they start shitting on
distraction.
Okay, yeah, the AI, open AI dudes come out and shit, and but I'm gonna tell you, they should have never pissed off Google, because DeepMind, the DeepMind was really behind all this shit in the first place. You should never piss them off.
Bro, that's what I was saying last year. That's why I was telling Red last year why I'm such a Google AI fan.
He believed in them.
He
knew something was coming. I was telling Spin, I was like, man, them niggas is in the water.
Them niggas is like the Houston Rockets when Jordan retired and shit. And then Mike came back on niggas like, let me get this shit back.
Yeah, that shit not happening no more, man. But when I had to re-sign into TikTok, man, it took me through signing in through Meta first. That's never happened before until today.
You saying you should rock with TikTok? What's going on with TikTok?
They sold.
They
had it's ban or sell.
Right. So the thing that went down with the ice, it showed all of the people who still had they had like one bar left on TikTok that they believed in them. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back, because they blocked the shit out of the ICE protests the other day. And then they was only giving people old content on their feed. So they created some way to basically censor millions of people's uploads and whatnot in real time. And then, they playing with people's information. Yeah, it's just bad over there. It's just bad over there. There's a Palestinian app that's gaining traction. And I'm just gonna really focus on the Web3 social monetization apps. I'm just kind of like removing myself from that whole Web2 algorithmic
Let me ask you this, Greg. Let me ask you this. Both of y'all. What would be if you can have any a cloud bot with one problem and shit to solve for your business? What would it be?
A problem solver or a task maker?
A task, something that you need done. Like
5 bands, stock market. 5 bands. Huh?
You said what?
It's a 5-band experiment. It's like if I lose it, I'm all right. I'm not gonna die. But if they double it and start tripling it, because I see.
Oh, you put it on some trading shit?
Hell yeah! You with shit going the way they just top 7,000 on the stock market. I'm definitely going to trade with that.
I didn't see them stories.
I'm on X following a whole bunch of people. Claude, they said Claude with the DE. Claude.
Anthropic.
Yeah, Anthropic's Claude is the best trading bot that they got right now. They have a
Hold on, real Claude.
experiment where they had Claude, Grok, and OpenAI, and another one, and they inserted money into each one of them, and Claude is rocking them. You could set up a dummy account with dummy money, the same way that they used to do Thinkorswim with Robinhood. You could do dummy money with the AI just to see how that shit works, if it's nice like that. But you got people scraping EYL, Red Panda, scraping all the Aristotle. They scraping Wall Street Trapper. They scraping all of these niggas shit, going to feed the bot and scraping the white boys that they know about. And somebody is breaking through. I don't know who, but there's breakthroughs taking place right now.
So even how I did, like Giant, even how I did a Minty, bro, I would actually, I kind of did.
So what's this shit? What's this Minty shit? What's that?
It's an AI. It's an AI automated marketing software, bro. It's just. Let me just give Giant this quick glimpse, right quick, Red.
Yes.
Just a quick glimpse on the inside, just so you can see what it brings you.
Hold on. I don't know why it ain't coming up. Oh.
All right, Giant. So straight up, man, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get all your marketing done. Your market intelligence, your audience analytics, your search intelligence, premium competitive analysis, offer architecture, creative assets, your Andromeda ads for Meta, the systems you might need, funnels, traffic, lead conversions, upsells, lifetime value, 7-day green print, revenue projections, recommended tools you can use. Right. And all you have to do is come in here, put your business name, your email, your website, industry, description, all your social media. And from there, every 7 days, it boosts these insights. So we just scrape all your customers. You see your competitors. A Minty, this is a Minty using itself on itself, figuring out HubSpot, MailChimp, Active Campaign are our top competitors for what we do. We take their weaknesses, we take their 1 or 2 star complaints and make them our 5-star. We got the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu of marketing, to where we do complaint reversal ads. HubSpot is way too expensive for small businesses. The pricing tiers are confusing and keep changing. That means a Minty is going to put out, stop overpaying for marketing software. HubSpot charges $800+ a month for features you'll never use. New Minty gives you AI-powered automations, content creation, analytics for under $100. No confusing tiers, no hidden fees, just results. Join 2,000+ founders who made the switch. And this is going to happen for your business, right? If you send the psycho cinematics to us, we'll put it through. We'll put it past all of your competitors. We'll find your exact target audience and their personas, their pain points, their goals, who exactly they are. You see their age range, who they are, trending topics in your industry, marketing angles to leverage based on what you have, and then finding the content gaps to exploit. And this happens automatically every single day, where we use APIs, where we scrape Reddit, Quora, Google, everywhere. Go all over social media and find the problems of who we see is competing with you. And then we get you right into that lane so you can amass and take a good slice out of that pie. And every day we scrape, every morning we scrape, but every Monday is when we deliver. So when you go to Creative Vault Assets, see, here's social posts. You're going to get 7 social posts, 3 ads, 5 emails, and 3 blogs per week. And it just gets delivered. So you'll take it off of here and you'll just hit the ground running. And that's why I said it automates and creates the algorithm for you, bro, because it finds the crack in the rock and it keeps knocking on it until you get, 10% of that $1 trillion pie. You can't eat the whole pie because, again, HubSpot is there, Zapier is there, everyone's there. So, again, that's New Minty using itself on itself in a cycle. So every day, every week, bi-weekly, and every month, it upgrades itself to retrain and predict the next month's algorithm for each of his users that have already been using and implementing the Minty in their business.
So what's the plans on it? How you monetize?
How do I monetize it? I sell it right here online, bro.
No, so what's the plans you got? You got different plans? Okay.
Yep, you got the 97. You got it with Emerald OS for $297, and you can become a founder for a band.
So what's the difference in the first two?
Unlimited, you're just gonna go use the Minty and let it give you the plans, and you run with the plans. Emerald OS, I white labeled a go high level, bro, so that when you get the plans, you bring it right over to a Minty Emerald OS, and it'll build out the landing pages. It'll build out the sites. It'll build out the click and order for you based off everything that came from New Minty. And a founder, you get everything, and then you get a 2% payout per month based on what a Minty makes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's link. I want to do a commercial for that shit.
I don't want to do a commercial. It's all good, bro. So yeah. So AI automated marketing.
Hold on.
To this day. To this day.
You'll bring
to this day.
Psycho Cinematics over. We'll find anybody in your lane. We'll find the marketing, the messaging, the emails, the organic, and the ads. So you can continue to focus your energy on Psycho Cinematics without having to go to Quora and say what people are saying and okay, this is what they saying about da da da. I don't think there's nobody fucking with you. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't think anybody took, the Psycho side and the what is it called? The manifesto thing that you put on the wall usually.
What, vision board?
Vision board. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. So it's like a automated vision board, and it's a world that you can live in. So I actually don't even see nobody fucking with it. But hey, we can put it in there, have a newer Minty scrape it up and see if there's any gist across the internet. It has the best API keys, even from like we'll scrape Uber suggest, we'll scrape answer the public for you, and everything that we bring back to New Minty, it learns, it retrains, and it predicts for a lifetime until we have to upgrade our force.
This just amazing. We having these tech talks, bro. This shit wasn't possible years ago.
That's TechKNOW Today. That's TechKNOW 26.
Yeah, we doing TechKNOW Today, my good brother. Like we here now. You feel me? It's a whole new paradigm.
Right.
And I feel that it manifested itself around us because we were, quote unquote, speaking this 10 years ago. We were manifesting it through I know I was. The evolution will be digitized, Facts Initiative, Conscious Industry. You know what I'm talking about? There's been a lot of talks on Rich Channel, Sadnetta, Baba TV, KTL, and we are here now. And now it's just beautiful to sit back and see brothers and sisters in this network seeing the benefits of the technology, embracing it, becoming brand, like you said, becoming founders and becoming owners. So we're not just observing it as consumers, we're prosumers now. To whereas I was telling Giant earlier, Spin, I'm like, usually when you even say the name of a product, you're supposed to get paid for that. Like we've been giving free promo to all of these frontier models for damn near a year. Didn't even get no emails for brand inclusions or collabos and whatnot. And that's cool. But for 2026, the majority of the products and the tools that we'll be promoting will come from our network.
Yeah.
They want to know about signing up to the Minty, my good brother, and Psycho Cinematics.
Yeah, definitely. I'll put that a Minty Day link in there. And I'll say DG Films, bro. You say Psycho Cinematics markets itself. I think it speaks well for itself, but marketing is those emails consistently going out talking about it. Yes, when you see it, it will explain itself. But those blogs in the new age of AI searchability and deep research citing is taking it to market, bro. That's what I'm saying when it's a marketing thing, because a farmer can make hella eggs at the farm all day. The eggs at the farm is going to speak for itself. The collard greens at the farm is going to speak for itself, yes, until they load the eggs and the greens up on the wagon and take it to market. A Minty takes you to the market that you need to be in. So
Super
speak the language of the market in which you intend to service.
Man, ladies and gentlemen,
Founders,
ladies and
founder
gentlemen,
season,
founder season.
melanated founder season, y'all.
We are literally living in the midst of some profound, beautiful times where we are going to do things that have never been done before and whatnot. Let me see. I'm gonna put the link for the workshop and the mentee in the description, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this on a replay, just go right there, go into the descriptions and tag it. I'm going to post it and pin it in the comments so y'all have access to it. A few more days, we're going to be going into February. That's going to start a new cycle. We have a grand announcement for the Imaginarium cycle and whatnot. We'll be making those announcements. Our good brother Tyreek, he's going to be launching his product on the 11th, the Psycho Cinematics. I believe we have him on February 13th in the workshop. He's going to be doing a special workshop for the Imaginarium. So what the Imaginarium is going to be, we're going to do February as Afrofuturism Month. We will pay homage to Black History Month. We're not going to overlook it. But February, we're going to be focusing on Afrofuturism Month. So with Psychosomatics, you'll be able to participate in Afrofuturism Month, ladies and gentlemen. So
Exactly.
we'll be focusing on that. All of the students and whatnot, the KT aliens, you're going to make a short film, a manifestation vision board film of an Afrofuturist. We'll be putting you in 2030. We'll be putting you in the future. So your children who you have now could be adults. We'll put you in the point of the game where you already won and you could speak backwards as to how you won. So with retrocausality, we figured out a way to basically fix our past so we could prepare, or fix our future so we could fix our past.
Exactly.
Now, one of the things that I realized when I went out of town and I was in South America, I was in Colombia and I was in Puerto Rico. Those places are stuck in time, right? They're stuck in time for a reason, and them being stuck in time is not necessarily a bad thing, because I shared with somebody that you could go back in time. Some people are living in the time of the now, and the cost of living is too much, or the now of where they're living, it may be a little too fast for you. Why not go to the islands where they're stuck in 85 and you can work yourself back into the future by going back to the past? Because you go back to the past with a modern day mind state, you could work yourself up to a future living and whatnot. So I'm encouraging people, go to the places that are back in time and basically use that as an arbitrage so you could catch up to today. Because living in this rat race right now, where silver is what's silver at 4,500, I think.
Yeah, Mo was just over here the other day telling me that it's at beautiful numbers. So
it's at some great. So the dollar is an indicator of the fiat dollar about to drop. You might want to get yourself into more simple places where you can live a simple life and you don't have to deal. Yeah, silver's at 118, gold is at 40, I think 4,500. You don't want the stress as a digital nomad, as somebody who should be investing. Instead of giving them $2,500 for rent, I would rather give them $500 for rent and put $2,000 into the technology while it's still affordable. It's not going to be like this in 2 years, y'all. Y'all are not going to be able to sit around and buy tokens and buy hardware and play with these people. The time is now. So we should remove ourselves from this rat race, because this rat race is not making us it's not giving us the access to the shit that we need. We need liquid. We need more than one person working on these projects. Some of us should go back in time so we could get a better future. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that, because it's not about what you make, y'all. It's about what you keep. And if, like Red said, if you rent 500, man, and you're able to access the technology from America and China, so you're in a good place, man. Peace to the God, man.
Shout out to all of my Thailand bros. Shout out to my PR bros. Shout out to everybody that left the grid so they could be digital nomads. I salute you. I see you in the airport. We take a picture. You know what I mean? Keep the shit burning. I just came from South America. We got work to do, y'all. We got work to. Them people are sleeping on us, but at the same time waiting on us.
Yeah.
There's an image we have to. There's an image restoration that is important. We have to do it. Them people is waiting on us around the world on some iShow. The iShow speed effect is real. So I'm ready to take my show on the road. I'm ready to move around because I want to teach this to the favela. I want to teach this to these brothers and sisters living in cinder block homes and whatnot. Because I promise you, when I was in the country and the islands, them cinder block homes have created some powerful people. They might not be living in them homes that I'm seeing. They sent them babies to America. They sent them to the UK. Them some powerful people that come out of them places. I don't know why they're not sending money home to fix it up, but that's a whole nother story. Brothers and sisters, we got this shit, bro. We got this. All minds. It's all mental. It's all in the mente. It's all in the mind. Once we change our perception, everything is gonna fall into place. With that being said, I'm ready to we got to do Third Out Thursdays and whatnot. So I want to say thank y'all for your time. Another powerful episode. Yeah, you bodied that shit. Both of y'all. Very, very proud of what we have to look forward to. Everybody who's watching this should hold your heads up high and be very proud of our brothers who are taking this shit to another level. This example that's being set, I hope this shit spreads like a rumor. You feel me? I hope somebody in the audience is like, oh nah, I'm going to get my Claw bot tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Mac Mini. Look, don't be intimidated. They got these bitches on eBay for $200 and $300. Facebook Marketplace. Let's all get them all. 100 of them is my goal. So I'm about to go in the lab and I'm about to make my cinematic movie, my psycho cinematics with Richfield hopping out of planes and shit, doing the most. And we're gonna see if my subconscious agrees with me on some Inception shit, and we create that reality. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. We're gonna leave this with Mr. Manhattan and whatnot. Oh no, one more Clawbot video before we get out of here. One more Clawbot. Check it out. AI hype versus realism.
Okay, so there's a new AI tool blowing up online. Let's dig into the hype versus the reality.
People are calling it a total game changer, like we're finally getting a real-life Jarvis.
The promise is a 24/7 personal assistant that you actually run on your own machine. So what's the real story? We're going to cover the promise, the problems, and the pretty serious risks.
First things first, what even is it? It's an open source AI you install right on your computer.
Its capabilities are wild. It's kind of like having an actual employee with its own accounts. And this thing is proactive. It can literally call a restaurant for you if the website's down.
It remembers things, has full access to your machine, and you can control it from your phone. But hold on, before you go and install it, there are some pretty big hurdles to think about.
Okay, so the software is free, but the powerful AI models it uses, yeah, those definitely are not. Get this, one user got hit with an $80 bill after just a few hours of testing it. And when you put it side by side with other tools, the cost and risk differences are just huge.
I mean, it has full access to your entire system.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
Well, researchers found over 900 of these servers online, totally exposed with no password.
We're talking leaked private chats and secret API keys just out there for anyone to grab.
So you've got bad default settings, leaked keys, and even malware hiding in public skills. You know it's serious when even the creator is warning people, saying it's not finished.
So who is this actually for? Really, it's for tech-savvy tinkerers, not your day-to-day business stuff.
Look, on one hand, it absolutely feels like the future. It's always on, always ready to help. But the stable, kind of boring tools, they're just way safer and more reliable, period. Which leaves us with one big question. Is this the future, or is it just a cautionary tale?
Well, there you have it. There you have it. So we'll have further conversations and whatnot. We'll explore it even more. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, We are gonna tap out. Make sure y'all look out for Third Eye Thursdays, probably at 9 o'clock. Yeah, good brothers. If you want to leave them with any last words, please feel free to do it now.
It's all good, man. It's been a wonderful TechKNOW 26, TechKNOW Today type movement, man. I want to salute my big brother Giant, man. I'm feeling the psycho cinematics. And if you are in the A, everybody come over. And if you got anything to represent as far as events, holla at Red, holla at me. And the event center in the backyard
is ready. Fire. It looked like the place with smoke and stacks. It looked like it's an updated juke joint. It was built in real time, ladies and gentlemen, a technological feat. Okay, so please, all events, baby showers, all of the events, weddings, receptions,
super.
Yeah,
these nothing can really happen to you, y'all. We got cameras from the front to the back. Private land, so you go in there and get down. We're not gonna bother you about your music. We're not gonna bother you about what you're doing in the parking lot, because the parking lot is on the land with neither neighbor nowhere. Peace to the family, man. It's been Spin City from the HQ.
Sir.
Right. Nah, no doubt, man. I just want to say, man, thank you for letting me, talk to your audience tonight. And this psycho-cinematic thing was well thought of. This is something that I really believe, man, is the missing piece, because everybody be there, man. And those scenes in that movie, they're supposed to be funny, but everybody done been through that bullshit, man. You like,
right?
Man, what is it that's missing? And it could be something going on inside, man. You need to fix that. Fix that.
Right.
Get that right, man. So, like I said, we gonna be here, man. Hopefully it's the future of behavior modification, man. We gotta go from niggas to gods.
That's right. That's right. Like Spence said, NWA, niggas with acres. niggas with ambition. So that's what's up, man. We on it, y'all. We out, man. We're gonna end this one with Mr. Manhattan. It's Red Pill Cambada. I want to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be back.
You have a video
soon, huh?
That's a video.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace. This is not Mr. Manhattan. This has got it going on. I remix. This is going on off the Voltron soundtrack. Red and Cambada. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I'm hit right on my wrong. Yo, we got it going on. For the culture. Yeah. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit it right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God. I'm teaching essentials, I'm operating at my peakest potential. Elijah, he told me to keep it on simple. Through these instrumentals, I speak to your mental. Red, back in the booth, rap to the youth, they was lacking the truth. Back to the seas, they was lacking the roots. Smoke through the trees and they snacking on fruits. Man, attached to my roof, detached to the roof on the back of the coupe. Back from the future, I'm back in the loop. Red in the blue, yeah, I'm back on my snoop. Niggas be biting, they cracking, they tooth. Niggas be capping, they lacking, they truth. Put a toe tag on the back of they boot. Battle with nukes, I'm attacking they troops. I wrote these bars in Sumerian text. The legends of Mu, I'm Lemurian sets. It was written in Targaryen text. Came to conquer up my very. Yeah, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit it right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God. Back on the mic, was dead on my back, now I'm back on my life. Came back from the future, went back to it twice. When I rose out the grave, they said that dude is Christ. I'ma shine like a star, I'ma twinkle as I light up the sky. The whole world was watching on the finally time. Swear that I hear every prayer that you say. I was there every day. You was scared, letting fear in your way. And them demons hungry, it's a spirit, but I'm the one that's on the lightest from. I began before your time begun. In the face of death, you either fight or run. Life a game, I feel like I won. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah, we hit it right, all our wrong. Hey yo, we got it going on. Yeah, went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. I'll introduce you to God.
You got a budget. You better fucking be great. There's no excuses anymore.